First of all, they are furious, especially that Sonny. She was livid that Trump just will not, he won't, his numbers won't go down. Right?
She was so mad.
She was so livid.
First, we're going to start with The View. Of course, our counter segment is the counter view.
It's hard.
You're cute and submissive.
It's hard. I am a man repellent. It's hard. Because all I do is go to gay events and drag shows and
anything to make a buck, save a buck. Anything to make a buck.
It's hard.
All right. Take a look at this clip. This is from The View this week.
People gonna continue to buy this? Really?
Yes, he's polling at like 5%, and Trump is still. I mean, he's killing the game. But with the indictments and everything.
When you are in this world right now, watching what is going on all over the world, as you pointed out, you want somebody with experience. This is why I'm putting my money on Joe Biden. At least he's coming from years and years of experience in politics. The man is empathic. He's smart. He's brave. He's going to Israel. I don't see Trump getting on a plane. Well,
all right. So there you have it. I want to start off with you, Shelley. You heard Joy. She says when you are in this world watching what is going on, she's putting her money on Joe Biden. Is she going to get a return on that money?
I don't think so, and particularly not with his rate of inflation. She's not going to get a damn penny back. So again, these, what we call them, spews, they spew out so much foolishness. And again, I know the name didn't come up yet, but I think it's going to come up. Do we have that clip too? When, okay, let me go ahead and say it then. First of all, they are furious, especially that Sonny. She was livid that Trump just will not, he won't, his numbers won't go down. Right?
She was so mad.
She was so livid. And so what I thought of is that, what it is that she is so wound up because she really wants Trump to hump her. That's what I think. But she was so wound up because his numbers are not going down no matter what happens. And according to this latest Hill poll from Hill.com, a CNBC poll says that voters, if the election was held today, voters 46% to 42% would vote for Trump. That is causing them to lose their freaking minds. They are livid. And what do I say? When the left is apoplectic, I am ecstatic.
I want to get your thoughts on this, Crystal. You have Joy saying Biden is the guru on foreign policy. I mean, what do you think?
Girl, you couldn't even say that with a straight face. Like, nobody believes that at this point in time. Like, seriously, Joe Biden is getting on a plane. So, it's probably going to be one of them situations like Hillary. You remember she said she went it. Girl, Joe Biden ain't in no danger. If he's getting on a plane, he's going to be safe and sound, probably sleep in somebody's basement. It won't be Benjamin Netanyahu because we know he don't even like you, bro.
If you don't have a game plan, he may have a game plan. He just hasn't shared it with me. But I tell you what, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to bed.
But what I will say is, yes, they did mention Trump, and I don't see Trump getting on a plane. First of all, Trump don't need to get on a plane because my boy just needs a phone call, and he will have it handled straight like that, no chaser. They keep saying strong man politics, but that's what we read. That's what we read. We need daddy home. Come on. We need daddy. We need 45.
Yada, I want to get your thoughts on this. You know, if we look at this, I mean, they're saying that Biden is the foreign policy guru. He's the man to be, the person to go to for foreign policy. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, the only thing they got right is that he got years and
years.
Right.
That's it. It's just years and years. I don't see experience or intellect. I mean, at this point, he can't even put words together properly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they sound like paid stooges.
Yes, for sure.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure they don't believe what they're saying.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I
they
think they do.
Well, I mean, you have to be so delusional, and I guess, you know, you paid so much that you just believe. You begin to believe. It's like becomes a religion at this point. So
yes,
I think it's a bit of both. I think they believe it, and then they want other people to believe it, but actually they don't. I mean, a poll came out, I believe, in June that basically said people want Trump. I mean, as far as according to the Hill, Harvard Center for American Political Studies Harris poll was the survey released last year. It was last year. 62% of voters say Putin wouldn't have invaded Ukraine if Trump were president. 59% also said they believe that the Russian president moved on Ukraine because Putin saw weakness in President Biden. I mean, and not only that, but when you think about just the Afghanistan withdrawal, I don't understand how anybody could even form their lips to say Biden has done good with foreign policy when he had the disastrous, chaotic Afghanistan withdrawal.
Actually, the current situation is a disaster for foreign policy.
Yes, for sure. It is.
So, I mean, Israel is our ally, and this is what happened in Israel. Where's the intelligence? Where was the intelligence? And I think that they were too involved in other issues. So one of them being Ukraine. I mean, I'm not saying that they shouldn't be looking at that issue, but they were not paying attention to other things. And so how can you say that this is the person who's going to solve a problem where all he has is disaster after disaster?
I think part of it, again, like you remember that the old sitcom, The Jetsons, and remember the robot maid Rosie, and she would blow her top. That's how Sonny was about to do. She was ready to blow her top. I mean, she was bouncing in that chair, right? But the thing is that I think if it was anybody else but Trump, they would be a little bit harder on Biden. But because it's Trump, they say his name more than we do. And we voted for him. We're on his side, right? I think saying Trump's name to them is orgasmic. It sends shivers all through their body, and it feels good going down their throat. So, I mean, they are just livid. But again, Trump, his poll numbers are going up no matter what happens. I don't care how many indictments they throw at him. I don't care how much Biden can't even remember where he is or what. Trump is going to excel, and they are livid.
And there was a video that came out. I don't know if you got a chance to do it, but Elon Musk, right-hand guy, was talking about how he did not vote for 45 at all, that he didn't he gave him a grade of an F, then the grade became a D, then the grade became a C, and he said, I'm at a B+ right now because I see how strong leadership makes the world a peaceful place, a better place. And if he's saying that, somebody who voted for Joe Biden, other people are going to jump on the bandwagon, because there is without a doubt a difference in your life prior to Biden and now. I mean, there's a difference. No one can argue that.
Exactly. And I mean, his own State Department put out a report, a damning report released in June, placed blame for the disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan on the Biden administration, saying it should have listened to concerns that the Afghan government would fall to the Taliban before the last American troops left Kabul, and been ready for that possibility. I mean, his own State Department said that he is a fool and he did a terrible job with this.
I don't know if you heard the reports now that some of the weapons
Mm-hmm.
that were, and not just weapons, like equipment was left over in Afghanistan and now ending up in Hamas's hands.
You remember
for the last 2 years almost, they have been transporting this system that they have to transport these weapons and munitions. You're right. They have a lot of these weapons are American made, and where did they get them from? Their terrorist network.
Absolutely. But I think honestly, you remember that movie, Enemy of State? You're either incredibly smart or incredibly stupid. I think that he's incredibly stupid, but the people around him, we cannot believe the hype that they're not stupid. So some of this to me is really it's a concerted effort to destroy our nation. And so we're sitting here thinking and oh yeah, Joe Biden. But y'all, this is a war against good versus evil. There is no doubt that they didn't know that this was going to happen. And Trump warned them and said that they were trying to make him look stupid. And he was like, no, I'm not about to You mean to tell me I'm supposed to leave them planes? You mean to tell me I'm supposed to leave those weapons?
Trump that said it, then it was all thrown out the window.
Well, he said no.
No, because he said anything, they don't want to believe him just because it's Trump.
Yeah, exactly. So, again, that was our views, our counter view segment where we respond to something that the View said. I mean, if we responded to the whole show, we'd be here until next week. So we just take a small segment. They say so much idiotic things. I mean, my God, we had a Chinese spy balloon travel way across the country under this man's watch, and nobody did anything about it. And you're saying here that you think America feels safer with Biden at the helm? I wouldn't let him drive my toy Tonka car.
Exactly.
Or watch your daughter.
Right.
Or my daughter.
All right. But we do have to move on.